As we all know, communication is extremely important when we're trying to get our message across to our clients. So one of the things that we encourage you to do is to include 4 unique paragraphs in your intake form. What this does is it allows you to have a more meaningful discussion with somebody because you now know their communication style based on the DISC profile. Based on these unique behaviors and communications that people adopt and implement in their life, you're able to then focus on the element of your practice and your services that are most relevant to this person. You're also able to inspire people to take action because you're able to communicate with them in a way that moves them and inspires them. So let me give you a simple example. If you were trying to instruct somebody to go gluten-free, based on the DISC profiles, you'd want to communicate this message to them differently. So for example, the person who is a D, they don't like to be told what to do. However, they do like to feel challenged. They like to feel in control. So when you challenge them to do something, challenge them to go gluten-free for a week, they are still in control. They are going to be deterministic in the outcome. If you tell them what to do and it's your idea for them, that may not sit well with them. So the D is going to ask, what do I do? Okay. However, when you tell them what to do, you want to word it in such a way that inspires them to action. Next is the I. The I is the people pleaser, right? This is a person whose highest scores are in essentially maintaining a rapport and keeping other people happy, sometimes even happier than themselves. They're also social butterflies. So the thing they need to know and about going gluten-free is that they're still going to be able to hang out with their friends. They're still going to be able to eat at their favorite restaurants. So the question that they ask oftentimes is who? Who is going to be impacted by this decision? And it's usually not them. They're thinking about other people. So they're thinking about their kids and how their kids are going to be impacted, their spouse, how they might be impacted, their friends, and of course, social networking is important for them. So that is an important consideration. So you would tell them, hey, I'm going to help you go gluten-free. However, you're still going to be able to hang out with your friends. You're still going to be able to enjoy some of your favorite foods. We're going to swap out some ingredients and it's going to be super fun and easy. Your friends won't even know. Okay, so that's how you communicate to that person. They're asking who. The next person is the C. The C is the conscientious individual and calculated individual. So the question that they ask is why? Why am I going gluten-free? So you may want to present to them data. You may want to present to them your process, the rationale between or as to why you're going gluten-free. Some research or even some testing might be what they need to get across that finish line to get complete buy-in. How do I know that this applies to me is what they're going to be asking. Why am I doing this is another question that they're going to be asking. And what are some case studies that you can offer, some stories that you can offer of somebody who followed that process and the results that they got? That's what they're wanting to know. Now the next is somebody who's an S. When in doubt, S is going to be your most favorable choice in terms of communication styles if you're unaware. So with an S, the question that they're going to ask is how. How am I going to make this work? How am I going to cook my meals? How am I going to tell this to my family? How are we going to go grocery shopping? What they do not like is radical change. They actually prefer small incremental changes to their lifestyle and to the nutrition plan that you have them on, in this case going gluten-free, and they want to know that they're going to be supported in the process. So you might say something like, we're going to help you go gluten-free, we're going to support you along the way, we're going to make small strategic swaps. Your family won't even know that they're eating healthier and they're eliminating this common allergen from their diet. So there you have it. Make note of who your client is. You can add these 4 paragraphs during your intake process for them to choose from, which one describes you best. Now you know what to say to them, how to frame it, to move them to action and make them feel like this is an easy process for them. And they're going to feel that way when you answer the questions that they have preemptively. Instead of waiting for them to prompt you, you're already presenting the information to them, and they're going to feel like you really get them. So start applying this. If you found this helpful, then please tell me what your biggest takeaway was. And I'm looking forward to continuing to share with you some valuable nuggets just like this. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.